Hello friends, in the present era we are totally dependent on different electrical electronics gadgets. The problem with these gadgets are they are taking pulsating current, they are creating harmonics. When they are creating harmonics, it poses three threats. The very first threat is failure of equipments, second threat is the electrical fire, and very important third is the high electricity bill. To understand that thing, I have done one experiment. Let's start to see how that affects and how to measure the harmonics generated by different gadgets at our home. Let's start it. Dear friends, it is quite important to understand how to measure the harmonics we talk about. When we talk about the harmonics, it basically made of two components: total harmonic distortion and total demand distortion. That means one talk about the distortion in the voltage and second talk about distortion in the current. And with this particular meter that is connected with my mobile application, I can see all the data measure online on my mobile also at the same time. And we have two methods for measurement of that harmonics. One is at the input level, second is at the individual gadget level. Here what I am doing, I am trying to measure at the input level. I have inserted my that clamp on meter, clamp on harmonic power analyzer in the incoming circuit. And here I am measuring the distortion in the voltage that is being done here. Apart from that, if you want to do the same thing with individual equipments, the same thing can be done with that. Apart from voltage, now we can do current distortion, that is called total demand distortion. It can measure up to 25 order, and it also gives TSD, that is total harmonic distortion. And at the same time the same data can be seen on the mobile application. This way you can measure total harmonic distortion, you can total demand distortion, and apart from that I always talk about power factor distortion factor that can also be measured. That is the another impact of harmonics in our system. It deteriorate my power factor, it increase my electricity bill. Is can also be measured with that meter. I am going to show how to do that thing. To measure the distortion factor, you have to connect your meter for current as well as for voltage. When I talk about voltage, this voltage probe to be connected to the incoming line, and you have to clamp that CT in the incoming circuit, in the incoming phase. Accordingly you can measure, you can do all these things that will help you to understand what actually distortion factor is, what is total harmonic distortion in the voltage, what is the total harmonic distortion in terms of current, what are the permissible value. All should be within the permissible value as per IEEE 514.